Champions League record breaker Sebastien Haller agrees move to Manchester United to join his former manager, former coach, and that is none other than Erik Ten Hag. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for watching Manchester United Diehards, and make it a point to subscribe and ring that notification bell so that everything we bring to you can definitely get it straight live, loud and clear, as we definitely going to bring to you the latest about these transfers. And now we're talking about none other than Sebastien Haller, who has agreed to a Manchester United deal. He's agreed to a United deal to join his manager, his former manager, and that is none other than Erik Ten Hag. So we're going to be digging deeper into who Sebastien Haller is and what is expected of him, and why Manchester is very interested in making him join, adding him to the team, adding him to the club, and why also Erik Ten Hag has insisted on Sebastien Haller to join this great club. It will be remembered that Frankfurt was the club where he was playing before, and he joined after Frankfurt. He made, after playing for Frankfurt and making an enormous success at Frankfurt, he managed to join one big club, which is West Ham, and definitely we're telling you that it was a great £45 million deal, a record-breaking deal for West Ham United under the management of David Moyes, who is the former Manchester United boss. So it didn't work quite well for him right there, but things definitely went not good for him there. But Ajax managed to see him. Ajax Amsterdam, when Ajax Amsterdam saw him, saw a lot of talent in him. Although he was being benched, he warmed the bench very many times, quite a lot at this big club, West Ham. And Moyes didn't use him as much, but Ajax saw a lot of potential in him. And when Ajax saw a lot of potential, they made it clear and got him at an amazing £18 million transfer. That was a big transfer for Ajax. That was £18 million. And when he reached Ajax, he made a lot of progress right there at Ajax, and things definitely became good for him at Ajax. So thank you for tuning in. Thank you for making it a point to subscribe and ring that notification bell. And in case you've not yet subscribed, this is United Diehards, where we bring to you the latest transfer deals, the latest transfer gossip, and everything you definitely need to know. If you're interested to know about the deal between Manchester United, Erik Ten Hag, and Sebastien Haller, and if you do not know Sebastien Haller, this is the point where you definitely need to tune in and know who Sebastien Haller is. He's one of the biggest, one of the best players in the Champions League right now, standing in the third position, being beaten by Karim Benzema in top of goal scoring, and his Karim Benzema is better than him right now, and that's and also Lewandowski also is Robert Lewandowski is also on top of him, and he's lying there with 11 goals in the third position. Make it a point to subscribe and ring that notification bell so that everything we bring to you can definitely get it straight, live, loud and clear, as Manchester United has agreed to this deal. And it's been right about now, it's still a bit of a verbal agreement. Sebastien has agreed with Erik Ten Hag, so that when it's next season, when the season comes in, he's just going to jet into Manchester United. Tell us what you think about Sebastien Haller. Tell us what you think about this move. Do you think it's the right move? And Dipe says it's a nice one, and thank you for that comment. So looking into who Sebastien Haller is and why Manchester United is definitely willing to sign this gentleman. Sebastien Haller, it should be remembered, is a record breaker, is a Champions League record breaker. It will be remembered that he is the second football player who has scored 4 goals in his debut in the Champions League, and the first one was none other than Marcus van Basten, who also played for Ajax at one moment, but he did not manage to score those goals as many 4 goals in the debut at Ajax, but he did, and he is second in line, and he has scored in the very first 6 matches. He's managed to score in the Champions League. He's managed to score 1 goal. He's scored at least 1 goal in all those 6 matches he started. So let's dig deeper into who Sebastien Haller is. As we told you earlier, Sebastien Haller, he's played for a few clubs, and he is an Ivorian international, and the fact that his mom is from Ivory Coast, he managed to play for Ivory Coast, and he decided to play for Ivory Coast rather than playing for France, where his father is born. His father is French and his mother is from Ivory Coast. So he said that he'll definitely. So he played all his football as a junior player in France. For the French league, he played all the French league in all French league teams levels. He played all French league tables levels apart from the senior team. When it came to the senior team, I think he said, let me balance the equation, and he had to go to his father's side, and that is none other than Ivory Coast, who are definitely very lucky to have him. So Erik Ten Hag has come out and confirmed that he's definitely going to come and bring this gentleman on table. He's going to bring this gentleman with him on table, because he is one of the beasts, one of the best players, and the mere fact that there is no discipline at Manchester United. Manchester United needs people who are disciplined, people who will listen to the coach, people who will listen to the manager, and that is a character of Sebastien Haller. Sebastien Haller is a very cool, down-to-earth, very talented, extremely talented player Manchester United is going to have, and United must be very lucky and extremely lucky to have Sebastien Haller. So he's agreed, and we're also going to give you everything that Sebastien Haller will be saying, and will be all the track from signing to until when he's finally at Old Trafford, and he has agreed to join Old Trafford, but this is verbally with his manager, current manager, who is still a bit of managing the team and letting it go for the season, Erik Ten Hag, but United have definitely had him right now. Which part of the world are you in? Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for making it a point to subscribe and ring that notification bell, as we definitely let you know that Sebastien Haller is the person that you definitely all need to understand who he is. If you're a United fan and you don't know Sebastien Haller, just if you know who Lewandowski is, that is the mode of playing, how Lewandowski plays, that's how Sebastien Haller plays, but he is definitely a very good player. Moyes did see a lot of potential in him, but despite that, Moyes didn't see a lot of potential in him because he had a few games played. He had around 16 games played. He didn't have enough gameplay at West Ham. The mere fact that he didn't have enough gameplay, that means they didn't use him as much as they could. And Erik Ten Hag saw Sebastien. He followed him closely as he was in the Bundesliga. He followed him closely as he was in the English Premier League, and he said, no, this gentleman, this boy is a very good football player. We definitely need him at Ajax Amsterdam. He went to Ajax Amsterdam, and he is doing very, very well at Ajax Amsterdam, competing with the likes of Lewandowski, competing with the likes of Karim Benzema. He's in there the third position in terms of goal scoring. I'm telling you, he's an enormous football player, very talented, very good, very disciplined. United definitely need him, and he's definitely going to be a part of the team at Manchester United. So Erik ten Hag came out and said that this is the definite time to sign this gentleman. Signing this gentleman will be one of the best things that Manchester United will do. And I told that's when he was. Remember that's when he was at West Ham. He played for West Ham before he joined Ajax. And when he joined Ajax, a lot happened. So Haller has been on fire since he joined Ajax Amsterdam in January 2020. Racking up to 41 goals in 51 appearances. That is definitely mad. 41 goals in 51 appearances in England, despite a record signing for West Ham at a whooping £45 million. He managed to just get 14 goals in 54 matches. That means Moyes didn't Moyes didn't use him as much as he could, because he's a very good player. He's definitely a very, very good player, and he has proved himself throughout. This is a type of person who has proved himself that he's good. He definitely needs a team like United will definitely need him so that things can go on well for them and United for us anyway. So Sebastien Haller describes leaving West Ham as a gift after getting unlucky with David Moyes. Sebastien Haller has described leaving West Ham as a gift because he signed a 45 million in the summer of 2019. The Ivorian international struggled to live up with this big fee, scoring only 14 times in 54 games. So when he went to Ajax Amsterdam, he did quite a lot. Sebastien Haller did break a Champions League record as the ex-West Ham enjoys Ajax. He enjoyed playing at Ajax under the management of Erik ten Hag. Erik ten Hag, who definitely is now the manager of Manchester United. It's no longer a rumor. It's no longer a rumor at all. It's reality that he is the manager of Manchester United. So Haller bagged an incredible 4 goals as Dutch against stormed a 5-1 opening day victory at Sporting Lisbon. And remember, in what somewhat of the statement, that was definitely a big victory. So his goal in Tuesday evening meant that evening of Tuesday meant that the striker is now first player in the history of the Champions League to net 5 or more goals across his first 2 appearances in the Champions League. He continued from the second and went to the third, went to the fourth, went to the fifth, and went to the 6th, and made it clear. Wrote his name in the books of football, in the books of Champions League. Wrote his name that he is the best, and nobody has done that. Not even Cristiano Ronaldo has broken that record. Not even Lionel Messi has broken that record. And that is the man. That's the big man. That's the big man, Sebastien Haller, the Ivorian international, the French international, played for France while was a little bit younger, and he also played for Ivory Coast for the national team. And Manchester United is definitely interested in this young gentleman. Make it a point to subscribe and ring that notification bell so that everything we bring to you, you can definitely get it straight, live, loud and clear, right here at United Diehards. As we already told you that it's Henry Marcus van Basten who broke the record. He did break the record. He was the first person to score 4 goals in the Champions League. 4 goals in the Champions League on debut in the Champions League. That was Marcus van Basten. And when Sebastien Haller said this is definitely going to stop, this is definitely something I need to break, he came out and obviously broke the record, put the record down, and that is Sebastien Haller. So Ralph Rangnick also agreed and said that, Ralph Rangnick also agreed and says Sebastien Haller is an amazing football player. Sebastien Haller is a very good and nice football player. Definitely, if United sign him, it will definitely have signed one of the greatest football players in the world right now. It would be a very big signing for Manchester United, and that was those were the words of none other than the current manager Ralph Rangnick, who sees a lot of potential in this gentleman. And so the pair agreed, Ralph Rangnick and Erik Ten Hag agreed that this is going to be a very, very good signing for Manchester United, and he will help Manchester United, and he is going to help this club into signing, and this signing gets into reality. He's going to come to Manchester United. He's going to do a lot for Manchester United. Nuhu Matari says good morning everyone, and also saying good morning and thank you for tuning in here at United Diehards, and make it a point to subscribe, ring that notification bell, and do not miss out on everything that Manchester United has to bring to you. There is a game that is going to be played, and we will definitely bring it to you. The game that is definitely going to be played, we will be live at Old Trafford, and we will bring you that game. But right now, what we are talking about is Sebastien Haller, who is very interested in joining Manchester United. A very calm player, very disciplined player, one of the best players that Manchester United is going to have, and we are looking forward to having this player. We're looking forward to having the player playing for this big team. Sebastien Haller, very good football player, very nice football player, one of the best players that Manchester United will definitely have. English Premier League, he has not written a match on the English Premier League record with just a few goals, but he has many goals where he is and is competing in the Champions League, is performing enormously very well, and so the coming of Erik Ten Hag is definitely going to bring a little bit more things, positive things for Manchester United. So where are you, and which part of the world are you in? Just put in the comment section and see. And as I can see, Varane is saying that will be a great signing, but won't help us. I don't know. Why do you think it's not going to help us? I think it's going to help us because United needs good players and nice players like him, because the current players and current form at Manchester United is definitely not the best. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for being part of this podcast. Thank you for being part of us. Thank you for being a United diehard. Thank you for being part of the family, of the big family here at Manchester United. Make it a point to subscribe and ring that notification bell, as we've definitely been bringing to you the Sebastien Haller recorded why he's interested in joining Manchester United to play with the likes of Cristiano Ronaldo, and also, a few people are expected to join Manchester United, including Declan Rice, and also because Erik Ten Hag has said that he wants to bring back also one of his football players who played for Manchester United, and guess who that is? That is none other than Van der Beek. Van der Beek, who is definitely interested also in coming to Manchester United, and the pair could do quite a little bit great with Sebastien Haller being part of Manchester United. It's great news for Manchester United. It's good news for Manchester United. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for being part of the game. I can see someone saying Haller was a flop at West Ham, and we need to go in for Nunez. That's true. Haller was a flop at West Ham. But also, when the person is regarded a flop, you also need to consider. Let's dig deep into what this gentleman, what Varane is saying. Haller was a flop at West Ham. That's true. He did, but he was not given enough time play. He was not given enough playtime. He was he played for West Ham just a few times. He came as a star, and all the time he was always at the bench. And when he was spotted, when this gentleman was spotted by none other than Erik Ten Hag, and said Erik Ten Hag said this is a very good player, and brought him on track and took him to Ajax Amsterdam. I'm telling you, he's performing very, very well. That's why Manchester United is going to do well with him. That's why Manchester United definitely needs this gentleman. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for being part of the game. It's Manchester United diehards. If you've not yet subscribed, make sure you subscribe and ring that notification bell, so that everything we bring you can definitely get it straight live, loud and clear, right here at United diehards, as we're letting you know that Sebastien Haller is definitely going to be joining Manchester United. Sebastien Haller, the French international, who played for France while he was a little bit younger, and also played for Ivory Coast, and currently is the superstar at Ivory Coast. He's played for Ivory Coast and he's played very, very well at Ivory Coast. Manchester United is definitely interested in signing this gentleman, and it's been agreed. It's a deal agreed, green deal between the manager and the player. They are all moving to Manchester United. Make it a point to subscribe and ring that notification bell as we bring to you the latest you definitely need to know about Manchester United. And thank you.